Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing great. Last week I posted a video where I was explaining that I finally see some hope for Bitcoin, and we saw some positive price action since then. Yesterday we even reached almost 27.5, which was quite a significant price move given the low volatility we're at the moment. And I warned everyone on Twitter yesterday, it's not the best time to enter longs because we were just into resistance and the open interest was also building up significantly. And from my observation, those were mostly longs. So those people, those leveraged longs were liquidated yesterday. We saw a massive futures liquidation cascade, and the open interest is much cleaner now, less leverage in the market, which is always good. So what we want to see is that the spot is driving the move, not the futures markets. The futures markets driving the move is always a bad sign. So you want to see spot markets being ahead. They are moving the markets. That's what we want to see for confirmation. Now that's not always easy to see. You have some different ways of doing that. The easiest way is that the price is moving, but open interest is not changing too much. That's one of the simplest signals you can look, but it's not the most accurate. So the opposite of that is that the price is moving, but the open interest is increasing significantly while the price is moving. That's always a bad sign. And that was happening yesterday, and it was happening directly into resistance. That's why I warned everyone. So now I think we cleared a little bit of that leverage in the futures trading. There'll always be some leverage, but we just don't want the move to be driven by leverage. Now that is gone a little bit. The price is still trending above previous highs. If we go to a 4-hourly, we went up, we broke down, but we're still above the previous high. So this is still bullish in my opinion, and until we start actually closing below it. Let's say this. So I don't like entering long here, but if you really must, I would enter with a clear invalidation below, for example, 26,700, somewhere below this, so below the previous lows. Then you have a clear invalidation because this is still a resistance. It's probably not the strongest one. It's been tried a couple of times already. So this is not the strongest resistance, but we can still see some rejection there. So it's not a clear path. However, if we manage to clear it, I don't see much resistance until much higher, until 29K-ish, which is quite a significant move. So even if you enter here and you put quite a tight invalidation, just the risk to reward is just, the difference is massive. So that's a good trade to take. Even if it's a 50-50 chance, the odds are massively in your favor. And yeah, as I said, it's still looking bullish on a low time frame. We had this rejection, but it's not too worrying at the moment, in my opinion. So that's that. Let's check some other charts. Let's say Ethereum. So always when I'm checking Ethereum, I'm checking the price action of Ethereum, which in my opinion is less bullish. Just looking at this, we could see it's basically below this sort of a middle line here between the upper and lower band, so to say. So immediately we can see this is less bullish. But what I like to do also is just checking Ethereum versus Bitcoin, and that's just showing completely different story, right? So this is completely bearish. So if you need to enter, if you want to trade Bitcoin, don't trade Ethereum at the moment, just because Ethereum is not showing strength against Bitcoin. So you always want to trade the assets that are showing strength against other assets. You're always comparing. Obviously, in the bull market, everything is going up. In a bear market, more or less everything is going down. You always have exceptions, but that exceptions but generally the tide is lifting up everything. But then you want to find the assets that are showing strength against other assets, because they will outperform other assets, and those are the trades to take. So every time you're looking at Ethereum, you should also look at Ethereum versus Bitcoin. That's always a good sign to just see what's happening, just to see, because Ethereum USD, it's less bullish, but it's in a no man's world, in my opinion. Like, it's not bullish, it's not bearish, and then you say, oh, Bitcoin is bullish, so Ethereum must be bullish as well. It's probably not too bearish at the moment, but it's also not really bullish, and it's really bearish against Bitcoin. So I would just ignore altcoins and Ethereum for the moment, unless you have some alpha about a specific altcoin. That's a different story, but in general, Bitcoin is driving the market at the moment. And as I said, this is looking still good at the moment. I want to see some follow through. I want to see this price to close above this resistance, and then we can become even more bullish. But at the moment, this is looking good. Okay, all right, everyone. Thank you for listening, and see you soon.